All right, that horn signifies.
You know, I don't know what I expected from that fight. But it was a stinker.
Of the 185 pounders, the last style bender, Israel Adesanya. All right, this fight replay is brought to you by Sweet Sweat. Check out their website.
Replay of what?
See early, you see Israel Adesanya landing beautiful outside kicks. Brings it inside, knocks Cannonier off balance. Landed a beautiful body kick early, right under the elbow. Here comes that left hand from the backside. Here comes the left hand as a jab, right on the eye of Cannonier. That's where the swelling came from. Cannonier with some clinch striking. Little slip, right hand over the top.
Listen, very disappointing fight. Cannonier didn't, put it this way, I don't like when fighters do toward the end of the fight or end of a round what they should have been doing from the beginning. You know, like the level changes, which didn't come until halfway through round number 3. You're not going to outbox or out-kickbox Israel Adesanya. You're not going to do it. You got to go out there like Jan Blachowicz did, and you got to try to take him down, and you got to try to confuse him. But standing in the middle of the octagon right there with this 6'4" fighter is just not going to, you know, you're not going to get anything done. You know, and I'm really, like, disappointed because it's like, you know, like, go for broke. Like, God. Like, pretty much he just got jabbed and leg kicked. You know, just death by left hand, whether it was a jab, you know, or he was switch, you know, make it a straight. But let's listen in.
I know the next level of
disappointing
appeal experiences here. Nope, in theaters July 22nd. One final time tonight, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-46, and 50-45. For the winner, by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
No, I was just talking.
I know. Well, you're getting paid for this fight, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Let's give you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, brother. No, keep being great.
Of course.
Keep being great.
I'm here with the champion, ladies and gentlemen, and one more time defending his title and proving that he is once again the best 185-pound fighter on the planet. Israel, this was a good fight, an excellent performance by you. What, if anything, did you not expect here?
One thing I was looking forward to was facing Jared as an opponent, but the second thing I was looking forward to was John Crouch versus Eugene Behrman. 2 great coaches, 2 great teams, and I'll tell you one thing, they had an excellent game plan. It was really hard to get my follow-ups going, my second phases going, because they had a good game plan, and Jared has a fortitude in his mind.
You're in a position now where you have beaten almost everyone in the division.
Look, we know who's next, that Poha. Trust me. The first time I told you, it was an error on my part, spamming right hands, and that was in kickboxing. It's easy to knock out the homeboy, what's the hillbilly's name? Because he was parrying the jabs. But like I said at the press conference, next time I put you on skates, you're gonna get frozen, like Elsa. I'll leave it at that.
The champion, ladies and gentlemen, Israel Adesanya.
He can be cringe sometimes.
For that fight between Adesanya and Pereira, that post-fight interview was brought to you by VeChain, the official Layer 1 blockchain of UFC.
By the way, Pereira knocked the shit out of Sean Strickland earlier in the night. The card overall, and he was unranked, so now I'm guessing he's going to take one of these spots, I'm guessing. But, you know, I don't want to see him fight anyone at 185, just like, you know, with the co-main or co-feature with Volkanovski and Max Holloway. Like, he done cleaned out the division. It's time to move up to 155 pounds. Now, as far as Adesanya is concerned, you know, there are fights for him, you know, for guys who would eventually move up from 170 to 185. There's some fights out there for him, but as it stands right now, it's looking like that Pereira fight is the fight that they're going to go for. Here's the UFC schedule, by the way. But overall, you know, as I said, I'm you know, disappointed. You know, the two last fights, Volkanovski and Holloway went the distance. That was a shutout. And then the main event, listen, you know, maybe you can make an argument that that Cannonier won round number 4, but for me it was a clean sweep. You know, it was just nothing he can do. And then the little success he had was, you know, with the level changes, even though he couldn't get him down. You know, and I think that should have been the game plan from the beginning, is to, you know, go all out to try to get him down. And, you know, when you're sitting there trying to kickbox or outboxing, you know, you're going to get beat up or you're going to get outclassed. So hopefully someone figures that out in the future. Take your time out. Like the video, subscribe, and teach through controversy with Fight View 360. Thanks for watching.